Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. My name is Sahar Samy, and I work as an HR consultant, and I'm from Egypt. My experience is in construction and real estate, and today we will gonna talk about the importance of mentoring and leadership in the construction and real estate companies. So before we starting, I would like just to think with you about something. Okay. Do we know the meaning of the leadership and the right approach or not? If you allow me, I want you just to close your eyes for 5 seconds and see yourself. Then tell me, are you a leader or a follower in your life, in your company, in all your roles? Okay, now, who is the leader? That's great, okay. Who the follower? That's great, okay, thank you. At the end of this session, I will brief you that if you consider yourself as a leader in your life, you will discover that you are a follower. And if you are a follower, you will discover that you are a leader. But before that, let's discuss that if we have the right approach of understanding the mentoring and and leadership, we are all here from different nationalities and different cultures. So I think that we have many global issues understanding the mentoring and leadership. Can anyone share with me about the issues we are facing understanding the mentoring and leadership? Yes?
I think one of the issues we face sometimes is that the leader or someone who thinks he's a leader thinks it's more about being technically good versus understanding the person in front of him and the situation. And maybe every one of us, when we were younger, you think you had everything figured out, and there's the ego involved, and the older person, the one who's supposed to be with experience, maybe treats the ego, and doesn't treat the situation, and has understanding of the person and the situation, and knows how to guide this ego into the right direction. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Everyone wants to be a leader, right?
Yes.
We are wants to be a leader. Okay. We have a lot of global issues, understanding, mentoring, and leadership, like emotional intelligence, diversity and the deviation for the teamworks, that everyone wants to be a leader, communication and feedback. And the last one is the most important one for me, and this is why I'm discussing this issue, the learning and curiosity. Let's start by understanding what is mentoring and what is leadership. Mentoring is the relationship between the mentor and the mentee. Okay, the mentor who is the person who had the experience and try to transfer the knowledge in a specific task to the mentee, just to quick and accelerate the learning process. But the leadership is different and bigger from mentoring. The leadership is an influence relation between leader and follower. So we must have a leader and must have a follower, okay? To do what? To do shared or to achieve shared purpose. To achieve shared purpose, okay? So in the leadership, we have to know our purpose, our final destination, our final goal, our final objectives, just to see what is beyond the task we are doing. So this is quick difference between mentoring and leadership. In the real estate and the construction markets, do we need mentoring or leadership? Both, okay. So we need both. To do what? Can you share with me?
I'm guessing.
Okay.
Mentoring is, you said it's specific task, so?
Yes.
So to mentor through specific tasks or goal, tasks. And leadership is maybe on a broader. So you mentor through a specific task, and leadership is, I think, the day-to-day or how you should act in general.
Yes, it's the whole process of leading. It's the whole process of visioning. It's the whole process of guiding others. It's the whole process of motivating others. It's the whole process of communicating others. Yes? Okay. Mike, please.
The way I see the difference between mentoring and leadership is basically you lead with responsibilities and liabilities behind.
Yes.
You mentor based on the experience you have. Okay, because again, everyone can call themselves a leader or a mentor, which is quite popular these days. You know, everyone can call themselves a mentor or coach. Sorry, no one to offense. But you can't be a mentor if you don't have a life case, a life example of what you achieved, especially in business. You know, so that's the huge difference. When you can call yourself a mentor only showing your own example, your own achievement, saying that this is what I've done, this is what I've achieved, now I can teach you or mentor you how to do it. So for me, it's a massive, massive difference between leadership and mentoring. Thank you.
Totally agree with you. Thank you. Yes. Okay.
I feel leadership is about setting a direction. It's about giving a direction, and being a mentor is about sharing knowledge and experience
Exactly.
so that others follow
Yes.
or come along much faster than having their own experience one by one.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Sammy, to me, having worked, with the corporates and having a 30 plus years of the experience, if I am being asked, to differentiate between the mentoring and leadership, so
Can you please raise your voice just a little bit?
am I not audible? Am I
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, thank you. So if from my perspective, from my understanding, mentoring is something like that, when you mentor somebody, it's something like that, a person who is new to the whole perspective, new to the whole system, is like a small kid, and you're holding his hand and walking along with him a bit and telling him, how to walk like, right? That
Yes.
I pick it up as a mentoring. Once it comes to the leadership, if I talk about leadership, it's something like that, the number of the leaders what I create in a days to come is my leadership ability. true leader doesn't create a follower. He creates a leader for the future. That is what I perceive, number one. Number two, leaders always, tries to give some kind of boost onto the, belief system of his own and the person to whom he is basically, are the team, are the people, those who are working along with me, are along with him. So that is
Yes.
what is my understanding. Maybe a different person can, narrate these kind of understanding in their own way. But I personally feel that, our leadership is something like that, the number of the leader, what we create for the society, for the organization, for the system. And mentoring is something like that, it's, as rightly said by Sagar, that leadership is a direction. I personally feel in that way. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm totally agree with you also.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
I
Different
told you.
people, yeah, different
I
people
will
can,
prove
narrate, yeah, in different
if
ways.
you see yourself as a leader, I will prove that you are a follower. And if you are seeing yourself as a follower, I will prove at the end that you are a leader. So let's continue our.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So we are in the age of knowledge and the age of information. We have a lot of information every day. Every day, we can get information from everywhere. But the knowledge is the connection between the information and making it a knowledge. So in the age of knowledge, who is the leader? The leader is the one who can connect the information in the right way and the creative way and different way to make innovations and to be the leader. So, what does it mean to be a leader in the age of knowledge? Being a leader means being a mentor and a mentee. Do you got me? So I need to be a mentor for transfer the knowledge in a specific task, and after 5 minutes, I will be the mentee just to know and learn something new and receiving the knowledge of doing a new tasks. Then I will be a learner. So being a leader, it means being a mentor and a mentee. Being a mentor and mentee means being a learner. And being a learner, it means being a follower. I follow my own system. I follow a system, helps me to get success. I follow certain rules. I follow certain way in my managing. I follow certain way in my leadership style. So I am a follower in order to be a leader. Then, learner, mentor and leader, mentor and mentee, learner, follower, then I will be a leader. It's a cycle. We have to pass all the rules just to be a leader. And if I'm a leader, I have to be a follower for some times just to be a leader. The leader or the person who thinks that he knows everything. And I am a leader, and I know how to work, I know how to do things, I know what is right, I know. He will fall. He will not be a leader anymore. So to continue being a leader, we have to continue being a follower and address and recognized. Admit that we are a follower. So we have to follow the continuous learning approach in the leadership. In the age of knowledge, we need to knowledge management leadership style. It's continuous learning approach that we have to follow and adopt. And the continuous learning must be a core value for the organizations. It means that we are the learning organization, or the organization that we support learning, support having new things, support trying new things from the highest level to the lowest level. That will be a continuous learning approach and a continuous learning core competency for the organization. Learning organization reflects on a lot of things, on our innovation, on our productivity in market share, and on our profit, and on our everything you can say. So, to be a learning organization, we have specific stages. It's not easy and it takes time, but in the age of knowledge, it's the only approach to stay on the top or reach the top. I can reach the top, then stop learning and stop trying new things, then stop gaining new knowledge, then stop innovating, then I will not be a leader and be down from the top. Number one, continuous learning as a core competency, and we talk about it. Number two, learning organization. To be a learning organization from the tacit knowledge and explicit knowledge. To learn from our tacit knowledge. Simply, tacit knowledge is the knowledge we gain from our experience. It's the knowledge in our heads. If we articulate and documented this knowledge and transfer this knowledge into theoretical and into something we can transfer to other generation, it will be the explicit knowledge. So we need to start transfer the tacit knowledge in our organization and our heads to the explicit knowledge. Then the explicit knowledge will be taken by new people and they will add the tacit knowledge to the explicit knowledge and transfer it again to the explicit knowledge. So that's the way we are learning, that's the way we are studying, that's the way we are gaining knowledge. We are not living for a long time, so we can learn from past people and future people. They can learn from us. So this is tacit and explicit knowledge, plus learning around or among the organization to motivate and encourage learning approach based on the continuous learning approach we are talking about. After doing it, we start being a learning organization. So we have some things to do after that. We have to start sharing our knowledge with competitors and inside the organization. So how we can share our knowledge with our competitors? Anyone have an idea? Why I'm sharing my knowledge with my competitors? Yes, event like this. Okay, that's great. Thank you. It's a great example. Event like this. Okay, what else? Why? Why I'm sharing my knowledge with competitors?
Because I think collaboration is sometimes more important than competition. So if we look at synergy, which is creating the thing that is greater than the sum of its parts. So I look always at collaboration more than competition. So I think sharing knowledge is good, not only for you or for me as a competitor, but for the whole industry as well.
Thank you. Yes, it's a mutual beneficial relationship, and it will make me start positioning myself as a leader. I know something new, so hey, come and see. I will transfer to you because I have the knowledge more than you. I will share with you the newest things I had learned. So I will start positioning myself as a leader for the competitors and for the whole market. I am sharing knowledge. After sharing knowledge, and this is not short period of time. It's not an easy period, but after start doing that and having the strategy of sharing knowledge, I will produce my own knowledge. Produce my own knowledge because I always connect with competitors and try to share my knowledge, then discuss with them, then knowing the latest techniques they are using, then gain the information. And when I gain the information and I have the experience of connecting it, I will have the knowledge that they didn't have. So I will start producing my knowledge. And if I'm producing my knowledge, it will be an innovation. And if the innovator, I will be the leader. It's a sample equity. Previous stages correctly, if we did it correctly, then plus innovation in the core competency, then we can produce our knowledge, then we can be a leader. The conclusion, what I want to say from this discussion or this presentation, that in order to be a great leader, I have to be a good follower. And I have to learn my follower how to follow me. If they are good followers, they will be great leaders. The one who doesn't know how to follow and how to learn and how to listen and how to obey instructions and how to be in a follower, he will not learn, then he will not be a leader. Thank you. Any questions? Okay. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thank you.